Well, John and Jenna, Ukraine's president said Monday that tens of thousands of people have been killed in Mariupol. This as new images from Ukraine show an apparent massive buildup of Russian troops in the east. Ukrainian officials say civilians are still being targeted. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy telling his people Sunday night they believe the fight is shifting to eastern Ukraine. New satellite images show a massive Russian convoy east of Kharkiv, the country's second largest city. The armored trucks carrying artillery for a possible renewed strike. But Zelenskyy told his people they'd remain strong.
Можуть використовувати проти нас ще більше ракет, ще більше авіабомб, але
More than 50 people were killed when missile strikes targeted a train station full of people trying to flee the war. Ukrainian officials say more than 13,000 Ukrainians evacuated the eastern region of the country since Friday, adding to the more than 4.3 million who have fled the country since Russia's assault began. A large majority of the refugees, women and children, and more than half of them have gone to Poland.
I have friends and colleagues from the villages near Nizhyn. At the beginning, they told me Russian soldiers did not touch people and did not talk. But after some time, they started killing people.
Russia announced on Monday there would be a new commander in charge, General Alexander Dvornikov, a commander who led Russian forces in Syria and was accused of targeting civilians and destroying cities there.
The United States and India are going to continue our close consultation on how to manage the destabilizing effects of this Russian war.
Meanwhile, President Biden met with India's Prime Minister virtually, hoping to convince his fellow world leader to put pressure on Russia to end the fighting.
I not only appealed for peace, but also suggested that there be direct talks between President Putin and the President of Ukraine.
And this week, multiple members of Congress will be in Eastern Europe. A bipartisan group led by House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy arrived in Poland yesterday. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer will lead another group later this week with members of Congress meeting with Ukrainian refugees in a show of solidarity with NATO and Europe. John and Jessa.
All right, CBN's Matt Galka. Thank you, Matt.